The Allman Brothers Band's Eat a Peach is more than just an awesome album. It's an unequivocal statement of the power of Duane Allman's musical vision and his influence on his bandmates. Eat a Peach comes out of the gate with a bang. Gregg's piano chords on a song that he wrote for his brother, Ain't Wastin' Time No More, a song that has influenced the way I look at life and the way I look at loss ever since I first discovered it. Then comes Dickey Betts' masterful instrumental, Libraire in A minor. When I listen to this song, I hear a whole lot of pain and anguish. There's a hole in the music where Duane should be. The band recognizes it and they play through it. It's pretty amazing stuff. And then, of course, the album ends, side A ends with Gregg's Melissa. His ballad, the song he says is the first he finished. In his career, it's the first song actually that Duane put slide guitar to back in 1968 when they recorded some demos with Butch Trucks in the 31st of February. Eat a Peach is a testament to that spirit of perseverance that Gregg sings about in Ain't Wastin' Time No More. And the fact that the band began this album, the follow-up to the massive hit that was, and their breakout hit actually, that was Fillmore East, the fact that they started with 3 tracks not featuring Duane is incredibly ballsy, incredibly courageous, and it was the right thing to do because they came out with an absolute bang. And as Gregg said, I'm going to butcher the quote a little bit because I'm not looking at it, but in his autobiography he mentioned it told everybody the band was still there, they were still strong even without Duane. Out of that 5-man band that finished recording that album that Duane was doing, they went on a massive tour to celebrate not only the release of that album, but also really to close the chapter of the band with Duane. And that's the era of the 5-man band, and that's the group that kicked off this album. Now, the rest of this album contains several of my favorite tracks of all time. Probably nothing more than, for me, than Mountain Jam on that I think is side 2 and 4 of this album. It might be side 2 and 3. It splits 2 sides of the vinyl, actually. Fortunately, in the digital age, we can hear the whole thing as man intended, or as God intended, if you will. But Mountain Jam, that second half, is exactly what I want to have played at my funeral. It's truly my favorite movement of music of all time. It shows 3 sides of the Allman Brothers Band. As I said, the 5-man band in the studio. It also shows the original band in the studio really working up new stuff. Stand Back, where's some of Duane's best slide work in the studio. Blue Sky, probably one of the greatest guitar jams. It certainly has influenced many, and if not most of us. And then, of course, it closes with Little Martha, his Duane's instrumental acoustic song featuring him and Dickey on either dobros or resonators or acoustics. I don't know exactly what. And then, of course, you've got the tracks that were recorded at Fillmore East. One extra one. Trouble No More was part of the sessions for the album, and One Way Out came actually from the closing set at Fillmore East, June 27th, 1971. Anyway, at Fillmore East really does in every way sum up Long Live the Allman Brothers Band, because the group didn't quit at this point, continued on, and I'm really fucking thankful for that. Long Live the Allman Brothers Band.